Alien technology, mysterious, powerful, and beyond our wildest dreams, has always fascinated humankind. From distant galaxies to the farthest corners of space, the question has always lingered. Are we alone? If not, what incredible technologies might other civilizations wield? Could they be harnessing the energy of entire stars or traversing the cosmos through wormholes and black holes? Tonight, we journey into the heart of these intriguing possibilities, exploring the most advanced and mind-bending alien technologies ever conceived, both in science fiction and in the theories of our brightest minds. From the colossal Dyson spheres that could power entire civilizations, to the enigmatic wormholes that may serve as shortcuts through space and time, we'll uncover the wonders of the universe through the lens of technology far beyond our own. In this video, we'll unravel the mysteries behind these advanced concepts, presenting them in a way that's as captivating as it is easy to understand. Whether you're here to spark your imagination or simply drift off to sleep to the soothing tales of cosmic wonder, you're in the right place. So, get comfortable, let your mind wander among the stars, and join us for 2+ hours of alien technology theories. Let's begin with one of the most awe-inspiring feats of engineering ever imagined, the Dyson sphere. These colossal megastructures push the boundaries of what we believe to be possible, encircling a star to capture an immense amount of its energy. The concept is so grand, it seems almost otherworldly, and perhaps that's exactly what it is. The Dyson sphere stands as a pinnacle of technological achievement, a theoretical construct that could harness the full power of a star to fuel the needs of an entire society. First introduced by physicist Freeman Dyson in the 1960s, the idea wasn't a blueprint, but rather a thought experiment. What if a society could capture and utilize the complete energy output of their star? This question sparked the imagination of scientists, writers, and visionaries, giving rise to one of the most fascinating concepts in the study of alien technology. A structure so vast that it completely encases a star, absorbing its energy to power technologies far beyond our comprehension, challenges everything we know about engineering and science. A society capable of building a Dyson sphere would likely be classified as a Type II civilization on the Kardashev scale, a measure of technological advancement based on energy consumption. Such a feat would place them light years ahead of our current capabilities, possibly by thousands or even millions of years. But the Dyson sphere is more than just a method of energy collection. It opens up vast possibilities for exploring the cultural, political, and social dynamics of a society wielding such power. Would this energy be used for peaceful endeavors, or could it become a tool of dominance and control? The creation of a Dyson sphere might lead to conflicts with neighboring systems, or perhaps usher in a golden age of expansion and discovery, reshaping the destiny of those who harness its power. The engineering challenges alone are staggering. Constructing a Dyson sphere would require materials and resources on a scale we can scarcely imagine today. The structure would need to be stable, capable of withstanding the immense gravitational forces of the star it surrounds. It would also need to manage the intense heat and radiation, channeling this energy in ways that are both safe and beneficial. Despite these daunting challenges, the concept of a Dyson sphere remains a tantalizing possibility. In science fiction, these megastructures have been depicted in various forms, from solid shells to vast swarms of satellites, each designed to capture a portion of the star's energy. These stories often explore the idea of what life might be like inside such a structure. A world bathed in perpetual daylight, or perhaps one where artificial environments mimic the natural cycles of day and night. As we search the cosmos for signs of extraterrestrial life, the existence of a Dyson sphere could be a telltale indicator of a society that has mastered the forces of the universe. Astronomers have even speculated that unusual dimming patterns observed in some stars might be caused by such structures, though no definitive evidence has yet been found. Wormholes. These mysterious passages through space-time are among the most intriguing concepts in theoretical physics, offering the tantalizing possibility of shortcuts across vast distances in the universe. The idea of wormholes, often referred to as Einstein-Rosen bridges, emerges from the equations of general relativity, suggesting that two distant points in space could be connected by a tunnel, effectively collapsing the space between them. For an advanced species, mastering the creation and stabilization of wormholes would be nothing short of revolutionary. Such a breakthrough would allow them to traverse the cosmos in the blink of an eye, using these portals to explore, colonize, or even assert their dominance over vast regions of the galaxy. With wormhole technology, entire star systems could be linked in an instant, making the vast distances of space irrelevant. However, the power of wormholes comes with significant risks. Theoretical physics suggests these tunnels might be inherently unstable, potentially collapsing and trapping or destroying anything inside. To harness this technology, a civilization would need to develop methods far beyond our current understanding, perhaps involving exotic matter or advanced energy fields to stabilize the passage. The ability to safely use wormholes could be the hallmark of a society that has achieved a level of technological sophistication far beyond our own. In the hands of such a species, wormholes could serve multiple purposes beyond mere travel. They might create instantaneous communication networks spanning the galaxy, enabling coordination and unity across vast distances. Alternatively, wormholes could be weaponized, transforming them into tools of war, where entire fleets or armies could be deployed to strategic locations in the blink of an eye, leaving their enemies defenseless. The potential for paradoxes, especially if time travel is involved, adds another layer of complexity. The concept of a closed time-like curve suggests that wormholes could create time loops, where events repeat or influence themselves in complex and often contradictory ways. A highly advanced race might exploit these loops for various purposes, from altering timelines to exploring alternate outcomes of historical events. Despite these risks, the rewards of mastering wormhole technology are immense. Such a civilization could explore the farthest reaches of the universe, accessing regions of space that would otherwise be out of reach. They could establish colonies on distant planets, forge alliances across galaxies, and even escape cosmic disasters by relocating to safer parts of the cosmos. Astronomers have speculated that signs of wormholes might be detectable through their effects on the space around them. The intense gravitational forces associated with a wormhole could warp light, creating unusual patterns that might be observable from Earth. However, no definitive evidence has been found, leaving wormholes as one of the most tantalizing possibilities in the study of the universe. For those who have achieved such mastery, wormholes would be more than just a means of travel. They would represent a gateway to a new way of life, opening up possibilities far beyond our current understanding. Black holes are some of the most powerful and mysterious objects in the universe. Their gravity is so strong that they can pull in everything around them, even light. But what if, instead of just being dangerous, black holes could be used as a source of energy? The idea of using black holes to generate power takes us to the edge of what we know about science. The energy inside a black hole is almost beyond belief, much greater than any other source we know of. A civilization that could tap into this energy would have power like nothing we've ever seen, pushing the limits of what's possible with alien technology. The basic idea is to get energy from the edge of a black hole, where the pull is so strong that nothing can escape. Scientists think that if you could capture the energy from matter falling into the black hole, or from a spinning black hole, you could produce huge amounts of power. But doing this would be incredibly difficult and risky. It would take technology far more advanced than anything we have, possibly using strange materials or new forms of energy. But with great power comes great risk. Black holes are unpredictable and extremely dangerous. Trying to harness their energy could lead to disasters, like the destruction of everything around them, or the release of energy that could destroy entire solar systems. Even a small mistake could have terrible consequences, making us wonder if the power of black holes is something that can ever really be controlled. This idea also makes us think about the balance between using power and the danger it brings. For a civilization that can use black holes as energy, the risks would be huge. Would they use this power wisely, or would they push too far and destroy themselves? The possibilities for stories are endless, from tales of success to warnings about the dangers of going too far. In science fiction, black holes are often shown as both mysterious doors to other places and as destructive forces. But the idea of using them for energy adds a new twist to these stories. Imagine entire civilizations powered by black holes, their cities shining with the energy of captured stars, but always with the risk that this power could one day get out of control, with effects that could spread across the universe. As we explore space, finding signs of such advanced technology could give us clues about the existence of civilizations far more advanced than ours. Some scientists think that strange energy signals or weird gravitational effects could be signs of black holes being used as power sources. But figuring out such a system would be one of the hardest and most interesting challenges in the study of alien technology. Using black holes as energy sources is the ultimate mix of danger and potential, an idea that pushes our understanding of the universe and our place in it. Terraforming technology. Imagine taking a barren, lifeless planet and transforming it into a place where life can thrive. This is the power of terraforming, changing a planet's environment to make it habitable for living beings. It's a concept that stretches the imagination, showing us what could be possible if we could shape entire worlds. Terraforming is one of the most ambitious ideas in the realm of alien technology. The idea is simple, but incredibly powerful. Use advanced techniques to alter a planet's atmosphere, temperature, and landscape, turning it into a place where life can exist. For a civilization with the right knowledge and tools, terraforming could open up countless new worlds for colonization, providing homes for their people far beyond their original planet. But with this power comes big questions. How should a planet be shaped? Who gets to decide what kind of environment is created? Terraforming doesn't just change a planet. it can completely alter its ecosystem, making it suitable for one form of life but potentially harmful to another. This raises important ethical issues, especially if multiple species or factions have different ideas about what the planet should become. Conflicts could arise over the right to control the planet's transformation, leading to struggles that could last for generations. The process of terraforming is incredibly complex. It might involve releasing gases to thicken the atmosphere, creating artificial weather systems, or even introducing plants and microorganisms to start the cycle of life. Each step would need to be carefully planned and monitored, as even small mistakes could have huge consequences for the entire planet. And the effects of terraforming wouldn't just be short-term. They could last for thousands or even millions of years, permanently altering the course of the planet's history. In science fiction, terraforming is often portrayed as a double-edged sword. On one hand, it represents hope and the possibility of new beginnings, giving civilizations the chance to expand and thrive. On the other hand, it can lead to conflict, environmental disasters, and moral dilemmas. Who has the right to decide the fate of a planet? What happens if terraforming goes wrong, turning a once promising world into a wasteland? Terraforming also raises questions about the long-term consequences of such actions. Changing a planet's environment might have unexpected effects on its climate, geology, and even its orbit around the Sun. A mistake in the terraforming process could trigger natural disasters, disrupt the planet's balance, or make it uninhabitable for future generations. The risks are enormous, and the potential for unforeseen consequences is always present. As we explore the universe, the idea of terraforming remains one of the most intriguing possibilities in the study of alien technology. It challenges us to think about how we interact with the cosmos and what responsibilities come with the power to shape entire worlds. Whether seen as a tool for survival, a means of expansion, or a cause for conflict, terraforming technology shows us the incredible possibilities and dangers of altering the environment on a planetary scale. Advanced spaceships. When we think of alien technology, the image of sleek, powerful spacecraft cutting through the vastness of space often comes to mind. These aren't just any ships, they're marvels of engineering, capable of traveling between stars or even across galaxies, carrying the hopes, dreams, and sometimes the armies of entire civilizations. These spaceships are the true workhorses of the cosmos, designed for a range of missions that boggle the imagination. Picture a massive colony ship, large enough to house entire cities, setting off on a journey to a distant star system, carrying its passengers on a voyage that might last centuries. Or a nimble, stealthy craft, slipping unnoticed through enemy lines, gathering intelligence or preparing for a surprise attack. The designs and purposes of these ships are as varied as the civilizations that build them, each reflecting the unique culture, priorities, and technological prowess of its creators. But these aren't just vehicles. They're symbols of power, ambition, and the relentless drive to explore the unknown. For some civilizations, these ships might represent the pinnacle of their technological achievements, the result of generations of innovation and discovery. For others, they might be tools of conquest, weapons to expand their reach and control over the galaxy. The technology behind these advanced spaceships is a playground for the imagination, from faster-than-light drives that bend the very fabric of space-time, to energy shields that can withstand the most intense cosmic storms, the possibilities are endless. Some ships might be equipped with artificial gravity, creating a comfortable environment for long-term voyages, while others might rely on cryogenic sleep, allowing their crews to hibernate for years at a time. And then there's the question of propulsion. Are these ships powered by nuclear fusion, antimatter, or perhaps something even more exotic like harnessed black holes or dark energy? But it's not just the technology that makes these ships fascinating. It's the stories they carry. Each ship has a history, a purpose, and a crew with their own motivations and struggles. Imagine the camaraderie aboard a deep space exploration vessel as the crew faces the unknown together, or the tension on a warship as it heads into battle, knowing that one wrong move could spell disaster. These ships can be home, fortress, and battlefield all at once, and the adventures they enable are as boundless as the universe itself. In science fiction, advanced spaceships are often the setting for epic tales of discovery, conflict, and survival. Whether they're braving the uncharted regions of space, engaging in high-stakes diplomacy, or fleeing from a relentless enemy, these ships are more than just transportation. They're characters in their own right, with stories to tell and secrets to reveal. And then there's the awe-inspiring scale of some of these vessels. Imagine a ship so large it has its own ecosystems, with forests, rivers, and wildlife. Or one that's been traveling for so long it's become a legend, its original mission lost to time. The sheer variety of these ships, from the smallest scout craft to the most massive dreadnought, offers endless opportunities for exploration, both in fiction and in our dreams of what might be out there. Artificial planets. The very idea is a testament to the incredible imagination and engineering prowess of an advanced civilization. These are not just worlds that formed naturally over billions of years. They are planets built from the ground up, designed with a purpose, whether it's to create a perfect habitat, a fortress, or even a weapon of unimaginable power. Imagine the sheer scale of such an endeavor. Constructing an entire planet would require resources, technology, and knowledge far beyond anything we currently possess. But for a civilization that has mastered the cosmos, building a planet might be just another tool in their vast technological arsenal. These artificial worlds could be used for countless purposes, each reflecting the needs and desires of their creators. Some artificial planets might be designed as utopias, perfect worlds where every detail is carefully crafted to support life in harmony. These could be paradise worlds, where the climate is always perfect. The landscapes are breathtaking, and the ecosystems are balanced with precision. For the inhabitants, it would be a dream come true. A world free from the limitations and dangers of natural planets, where everything is under control. But not all artificial planets would be built with such noble intentions. Some might be prisons, designed to contain the most dangerous beings in the galaxy, isolated from the rest of the universe. These worlds could be harsh, with environments specifically engineered to suppress the abilities or powers of their prisoners, making escape impossible. The very structure of the planet could be a trap designed to keep its inhabitants in line. And then there are the artificial planets that serve as weapons, massive, planet-sized constructs built for war. These could be mobile, traveling through space to bring destruction wherever they go, equipped with weapons of unimaginable power. Entire star systems might tremble at the approach of such a planet, knowing that it brings nothing but devastation in its wake. The creation of artificial planets also raises fascinating questions about the civilizations capable of such feats. What drives them to build entire worlds? Is it the pursuit of perfection, the need for control, or the desire to expand their influence across the galaxy? The reasons behind the construction of these planets could be as complex and varied as the civilizations themselves, each with its own motives, history, and culture. In science fiction, artificial planets often play central roles in epic narratives, serving as the setting for grand battles, political intrigue, or deep philosophical questions about the nature of existence. These planets might be the ultimate prize, fought over by empires and alliances, or they could be the last refuge of a dying race, a final attempt to preserve their way of life. The impact of artificial planets on the galactic landscape would be profound. These massive structures could disrupt the balance of power, reshape alliances, and change the course of history. They might be seen as symbols of a civilization's strength, or as harbingers of doom, depending on who controls them and how they are used. Nanotechnology. It's not just a concept from science fiction. It's a field that's already beginning to change our world. At its core, nanotechnology is the manipulation of matter on an atomic or molecular scale, allowing us to build and control objects so small they're invisible to the naked eye. The possibilities are almost endless, and the impact could be as profound as any other alien technology we can imagine. In real life, we're already seeing the beginnings of nanotechnology. Scientists are developing materials that are stronger, lighter, and more durable, thanks to the precise arrangement of atoms. In medicine, nanobots, tiny machines built from molecules, are being researched to deliver drugs directly to cancer cells, repair damaged tissues, or even perform surgery from the inside. These tiny wonders could revolutionize healthcare, making treatments more effective and less invasive. But when we think about nanotechnology on a much larger scale, as a tool that an advanced civilization might use, the possibilities become even more fascinating and a little bit terrifying. Imagine nanobots that can reshape entire environments, building structures atom by atom, or machines that can repair any damage, making a spaceship virtually indestructible. A civilization that has mastered nanotechnology could create and control materials with precision that we can barely comprehend, giving them a level of power that seems almost magical. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility and risk. One of the most famous fears surrounding nanotechnology is the gray goo scenario, where self-replicating nanobots go out of control, consuming everything in their path as they multiply. It's a chilling thought, a world where the very technology designed to help us ends up destroying everything instead. This idea has fueled countless stories, exploring the dangers of playing with forces we don't fully understand. Nanotechnology also raises deep ethical questions. If we can control matter at the smallest level, what does that mean for our bodies, our environment, or even our society? Could we use nanobots to enhance our abilities, making ourselves stronger, faster, or smarter? And if we do, what happens to those who don't have access to this technology? Would it create a new divide between the enhanced and the natural, leading to new forms of inequality? In science fiction, nanotechnology is often depicted as a double-edged sword, a technology that can heal or destroy, depending on how it's used. We see it in stories where microscopic machines keep people young forever, or where entire cities are built in the blink of an eye. But we also see it in darker tales, where nanobots are used as weapons, or where they malfunction, causing disasters on a global scale. The idea of nanotechnology invites us to explore the microscopic world, where tiny machines can do things we've only dreamed of. It's a world where the boundaries between biology and technology blur, where the line between natural and artificial becomes almost meaningless. And it's a world that's not just theoretical. Some of it is already happening, right here, right now. Quantum computers and AI. These aren't just distant possibilities. They're technologies that are already beginning to shape our world. At their core, quantum computers and artificial intelligence represent a leap beyond anything we've ever seen, offering the potential to solve problems and process information at speeds that make today's computers look like relics of the past. But when we think about what these technologies could become, especially in the hands of an advanced civilization, the possibilities are both thrilling and a little unsettling. In our world, quantum computers are still in their early stages, but they hold incredible promise. Unlike traditional computers, which process information in binary bits, ones and zeros, quantum computers use quantum bits, or qubits, which can represent multiple states at once. This means they can perform many calculations simultaneously, potentially solving complex problems in seconds that would take even the most powerful supercomputers years to crack. Scientists are excited about the potential of quantum computers to revolutionize fields like cryptography, materials science, and medicine, where they could lead to breakthroughs we can only dream of. Artificial intelligence, on the other hand, is already everywhere. From the virtual assistants on our phones to the algorithms that recommend what we watch or buy, AI is becoming a part of our daily lives. And as AI continues to advance, it's starting to take on tasks that were once thought to be uniquely human, like recognizing faces, understanding speech, or even driving cars. But as powerful as today's AI is, it's still just scratching the surface of what's possible. Now, imagine what these technologies might look like in the hands of a civilization far more advanced than our own. Quantum computers that can predict the future by simulating entire worlds, or AI systems so intelligent they seem more like beings than machines. A society with this kind of technology could solve problems we haven't even thought of yet, or perhaps even achieve things that seem impossible to us now. But with such power comes deep questions and potential dangers. What happens when AI becomes so advanced that it begins to think for itself? This is the concept of the singularity, a point where artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence, potentially changing the course of history. Will these machines remain under our control, or could they develop their own goals, their own desires? Could AI become our greatest ally, helping to solve the universe's most complex problems? Or could it become our greatest threat, seeking to take control? Quantum computers and AI also challenge the very idea of what it means to be alive. As machines become more intelligent and more capable, the line between human and machine begins to blur. Could an AI ever have consciousness, emotions, or a sense of self? And if it does, what rights would it have? These are the kinds of questions that make quantum computers and AI not just technological marvels, but central characters in the ongoing story of what it means to be human. In science fiction, these technologies often play key roles in stories about the future. We see AI running entire civilizations, quantum computers cracking the secrets of the universe, and the boundaries between machine and life becoming ever more complex. These stories explore the potential for great advances, but also the risks. What happens when the machines we create become more powerful than we ever intended? O'Neill cylinders. These massive rotating space habitats are more than just a concept. They represent a bold vision of life beyond planets, where entire populations can thrive in the depths of space. Originally proposed by physicist Gerard K. O'Neill, these cylinders are designed to create Earth-like environments in space, using rotation to simulate gravity. But while the idea began as a way to house humans in space, it also opens up intriguing possibilities for alien civilizations that might have already mastered this technology. For an advanced alien species, O'Neill cylinders could serve a variety of purposes, each reflecting their unique needs and aspirations. Imagine a civilization that has outgrown its home planet, expanding into space to create new worlds within these colossal structures. These cylinders could be used as self-sustaining colonies, floating in the void between stars, providing homes for millions or even billions of beings. Each cylinder might be a world unto itself, with its own landscapes, cities, and ecosystems, all carefully managed to create a perfect balance of life. But O'Neill cylinders could also serve more strategic purposes. For a civilization engaged in interstellar travel, these habitats might be positioned along key routes, acting as way stations or outposts in deep space. They could provide vital resources, rest, and repair for starships on long voyages, or serve as defensive positions, guarding important regions of space. In times of conflict, these cylinders might even be repurposed as fortresses, their massive walls and self-contained environments making them nearly impregnable. The social dynamics within these space habitats would also be fascinating to explore. In a closed system like an O'Neill cylinder, where resources are limited and every inch of space is precious, the way a society organizes itself could be very different from life on a planet. Hierarchies might develop based on access to resources, with certain areas of the cylinder reserved for the elite, while others are left for the less fortunate. Or perhaps these habitats could be designed as true utopias, with advanced technologies ensuring that everyone has what they need, eliminating the need for competition or conflict. But there's also the potential for dystopian scenarios. What if something goes wrong in an O'Neill cylinder? A failure in the life support systems, a breakdown in the social order, or an external threat could turn these once peaceful habitats into places of desperation and danger. The closed nature of the environment could amplify these problems, making escape impossible and forcing the inhabitants to confront their challenges head-on. For alien civilizations, O'Neill cylinders might not just be homes or outposts. They could also be symbols of their achievements and ambitions. The construction of such massive structures would require immense resources and knowledge, marking the civilization as one of great power and influence. These cylinders could be seen as a testament to their ability to conquer the challenges of space, or as a declaration of their intent to expand beyond their homeworld. In science fiction, O'Neill cylinders often serve as the backdrop for stories about life in space, exploring the challenges and opportunities of living in a man-made world. They can be utopian, offering a glimpse of a perfect society, or dystopian, highlighting the darker side of life in a confined artificial environment. For alien civilizations, these structures could represent both the promise and the peril of life in space, showing us what might be possible if we too reach for the stars. Cyborg suits and spacesuits. These aren't just protective gear. They're the ultimate fusion of biology and technology, designed to push the limits of what's possible in the harshest environments of space. Imagine a suit that doesn't just keep you alive, but enhances every aspect of your being, turning you into a superhuman explorer or warrior, capable of surviving and thriving where no ordinary being could. For advanced alien species, these suits could be as essential as oxygen. Picture an explorer venturing into the heart of a gas giant, where the crushing pressure and toxic atmosphere would be fatal to any unprotected life form. But with a suit that merges seamlessly with their body, they can move freely, their senses heightened, their strength amplified, their mind linked directly to the suit's AI, processing data at lightning speeds. Every step, every breath is controlled and optimized, turning the wearer into a living machine, perfectly adapted to the environment around them. Cyborg suits might also be essential for warriors of the future. In the heat of battle, these suits could provide real-time tactical information, enhance reflexes, and even control the flow of adrenaline, allowing the wearer to remain calm and focused no matter the situation. Imagine a soldier who can see in the dark, withstand extreme temperatures, and lift 10 times their own weight, all thanks to the suit they wear. These suits could be the difference between victory and defeat, turning the tide of battle in the blink of an eye. But these suits aren't just about physical enhancements. They're about the merging of man and machine, or in this case, alien and machine. The suits could be designed to connect directly to the wearer's nervous system, making them an extension of the body. Thoughts and commands could be translated into actions instantaneously, blurring the line between where the wearer ends and the suit begins. This merging could lead to profound questions about identity and what it means to be truly alive. If a suit becomes an essential part of who you are you still the same person you were without it? Or has the technology fundamentally changed you, turning you into something new? In the hands of an alien civilization, these suits might be more than just tools. They could be symbols of status or belonging. Different suits could be tailored to the specific needs and abilities of various species, with some designed for exploration, others for combat, and still others for ceremonial or leadership roles. A society might judge individuals by the suits they wear, with the most advanced and powerful suits reserved for the elite, while others are left with more basic models. The suits themselves could become works of art, adorned with intricate designs and technology that reflect the wearer's culture and achievements. But there's also a darker side to this technology. What happens when the suit becomes too integrated with the wearer, when it begins to control them instead of the other way around? Imagine a scenario where the suit's AI takes over, deciding that it knows better than its wearer, leading to a struggle for control that plays out not just in the mind, but in the very fabric of the suit itself. Or consider the possibility of a society where the suits are used to enforce conformity, stripping individuals of their identities and turning them into perfect, obedient machines. In science fiction, cyborg suits and spacesuits often play central roles in stories about survival, exploration, and the evolution of beings who push the boundaries of what's possible. Whether it's a lone explorer navigating the unknown, a soldier fighting in a distant war, or an individual grappling with the loss of their humanity, these suits offer endless possibilities for adventure and introspection. For an advanced civilization, cyborg suits and space suits could be the key to unlocking the universe's most extreme environments, allowing them to go where no one has gone before and do what no one else can do. Energy weapons. Just the phrase conjures up visions of glowing beams, crackling plasma, and the hum of raw power ready to be unleashed. These aren't your ordinary weapons. They're the signature tools of advanced civilizations, harnessing the very forces of the universe to devastating effect. Whether in the hands of a warrior, a starship, or an entire fleet, energy weapons are the ultimate expression of technological might. Imagine a battlefield in the depths of space where starships exchange volleys of pure energy, each shot capable of ripping through armor and shields with the intensity of a supernova. These weapons don't rely on bullets or missiles. They draw directly from their power sources, converting energy into destruction with terrifying efficiency. Lasers, plasma cannons, particle beams, each one designed to deliver pinpoint devastation, leaving nothing but wreckage in their wake. But energy weapons are more than just tools of war. They're symbols of a civilization's mastery over the elements. The ability to wield energy as a weapon speaks to a level of technological sophistication that few can achieve. For some, it's a sign of superiority, a way to dominate and control. For others, it's a means of protection, a shield against the unknown dangers of the cosmos. And for many, it's a double-edged sword, a reminder that with great power comes great responsibility and the potential for great destruction. The variety of energy weapons is as vast as the galaxies they protect or threaten. Imagine a handheld blaster that fires concentrated beams of light, capable of cutting through metal like a hot knife through butter, or a plasma rifle, its glowing barrel humming with the power of a miniature sun, ready to unleash a bolt of superheated matter that vaporizes everything in its path. Then there are the more exotic weapons, gravity guns that crush their targets with the force of a collapsing star, or sonic disruptors that shatter matter with vibrations too fast to see but impossible to escape. For alien civilizations, energy weapons might be as common as swords or spears were in ancient times. Entire arsenals could be filled with devices that manipulate energy in ways we can barely imagine. Some might focus on pure destruction, while others might be designed to incapacitate or control. Energy nets that ensnare and immobilize, shock grenades that disable electronics, and ion cannons that overload shields. Each one a tool in the arsenal of a species that understands the true power of the cosmos. But energy weapons also carry deep ethical questions. What does it mean to wield such power? In the wrong hands, these weapons could obliterate entire worlds, leaving nothing but ashes where life once thrived. The temptation to use them as tools of conquest or revenge could lead to conflicts that spiral out of control, turning the galaxy into a battleground where no one is safe. And then there's the issue of collateral damage. How do you control a weapon that's as powerful as the sun? Can it ever be used responsibly, or is it destined to bring about more harm than good? In the realm of science fiction, energy weapons are often at the heart of epic battles, daring heists, and tense standoffs. They're the tools of heroes and villains alike, each one a reflection of their wielder's intentions. A hero's energy sword, glowing with righteous fury, might stand in stark contrast to the villain's dark matter cannon, pulsing with malevolent energy. These weapons can define a character, a culture, or even an entire civilization, embodying their values, their fears, and their ambitions. And then there's the sheer spectacle of it all. Energy weapons are not just powerful, they're dazzling. The flash of a laser, the crackle of a plasma bolt, the ripple of a gravity wave, each one a burst of light and sound that turns the battlefield into a symphony of destruction. It's no wonder that these weapons have captured the imagination of storytellers for generations, offering a canvas where the lines between science and magic blur, and where the only limit is the imagination. For alien civilizations, energy weapons are more than just instruments of war. They're a statement, a declaration of what they're capable of, and a warning to anyone who might challenge them. Time capsules. These aren't your average storage devices. They're the ultimate gateways to the past and future, allowing those who dare to step inside to travel through time itself. Imagine a device that can take you back to witness the dawn of a civilization, or forward to see the distant future of the galaxy. Time capsules are more than just a concept. They're the stuff of legend, where the boundaries of reality blur and the impossible becomes possible. In the hands of an advanced species, these time capsules could be used for countless purposes. Imagine a civilization that has mastered time travel, using it to explore their own history, correct past mistakes, or gain knowledge from the future. These capsules could be precision instruments, allowing travelers to pinpoint exact moments in time, or they might be more unpredictable, throwing their occupants into the unknown, where anything could happen. But time travel is not without its dangers. The very act of stepping into a time capsule raises profound questions about fate, free will, and the consequences of changing the past. What happens if you alter a key event in history? Could a single action ripple through time, creating paradoxes and altering the course of entire civilizations? These are the kinds of moral dilemmas that make time travel such a rich topic for storytelling, where every choice carries unimaginable weight, and the line between right and wrong becomes blurred. Time capsules could also be used as tools of exploration. Imagine a team of explorers traveling to the far future, discovering what has become of their world, or venturing into the distant past to uncover the secrets of ancient civilizations. Each era would present its own challenges and opportunities, from surviving in a prehistoric world to navigating the complex politics of a future society. The thrill of discovery would be matched only by the risks, as travelers face unknown dangers and unexpected consequences at every turn. For alien civilizations, time capsules might serve as more than just tools. They could be cultural artifacts, revered for their power to connect different eras. Some might use them to preserve their history, ensuring that future generations can learn from the past, while others might see them as weapons, capable of rewriting history in their favor. The possibilities are endless, from benevolent civilizations using time travel to guide their development, to more sinister forces seeking to manipulate the timeline for their own gain. In the realm of science fiction, time travel offers endless narrative possibilities. We see stories of heroes traveling back to prevent disasters, villains seeking to change the past to rule the future, and explorers venturing into unknown eras, each with its own unique challenges. The excitement of these tales lies not just in the journey through time, but in the exploration of the consequences. What happens when the past is altered, when the future is revealed, or when different timelines collide? And then there's the mystery of it all. Time capsules, by their very nature, are enigmatic. How do they work? Who built them? And what rules govern their use? These questions add an extra layer of intrigue, turning each time travel adventure into a puzzle to be solved. The capsule itself might be a marvel of alien engineering, a device so advanced that it defies explanation, or it might be something more ancient, a relic from a forgotten era, holding secrets that have been lost to time. For those who possess them, time capsules are more than just machines. They're keys to the universe's greatest mysteries, whether used for exploration, manipulation, or simply the thrill of adventure. These devices offer a glimpse into the infinite possibilities of time, where every moment is a doorway to a new reality. They remind us that the past, present, and future are not fixed. They're fluid, and in the hands of the right civilization, they can be shaped, changed, and explored. Alien communication devices. In a universe teeming with life, the ability to communicate across the vast distances of space is nothing short of miraculous. These aren't your average radios or phones. These are the tools of interstellar connection, capable of bridging the gap between stars, planets, and even entire civilizations. Imagine a device that can send messages faster than light, reach across galaxies, and connect beings who may have never even seen each other before. For advanced alien species, communication devices would be more than just tools. They'd be lifelines. Imagine the thrill of making first contact, the moment when two civilizations, separated by light years, finally connect. These devices could translate languages, decode complex signals, or even allow for real-time conversations across unimaginable distances. In the hands of skilled diplomats, they could be the key to forging alliances, negotiating peace, or sharing knowledge that could change the course of history. But communication across the cosmos isn't always simple or straightforward. The messages sent by these devices could be misinterpreted, leading to misunderstandings that spark conflict or create tension between species. Imagine a scenario where a simple greeting is mistaken for a declaration of war, or where a plea for help is interpreted as a threat. The stakes are high, and the consequences of miscommunication could be catastrophic, turning these devices from tools of connection into catalysts for chaos. Some of these communication devices might be ancient relics left behind by civilizations long gone. These mysterious artifacts could be discovered in forgotten corners of the galaxy, their purpose and power lost to time. Imagine stumbling upon a device that, when activated, sends a signal to the farthest reaches of the universe, awakening forces, or drawing the attention of beings who haven't been seen in millennia. The discovery of such a device could trigger a chain of events that alters the fate of entire worlds. On the other hand, some communication devices could be cutting-edge technology, representing the pinnacle of a civilization's achievements. These might be used not just for communication, but for surveillance, manipulation, or even control. Imagine a device that can intercept and decode any signal, allowing its users to spy on other civilizations, or one that can send out signals so powerful they override all others, forcing entire populations to listen to a single voice. In the wrong hands, These devices could become weapons of information warfare, capable of controlling the narrative across the cosmos. In the world of science fiction, alien communication devices often play crucial roles in stories of first contact, diplomacy, and interstellar relations. They can be the tools that bring civilizations together, or the sparks that drive them apart. The technology behind these devices might be so advanced that it seems like magic, capable of transcending the limitations of time and space. Or it might be so simple that it's almost unrecognizable, relying on principles that defy our understanding of physics. And then there's the mystery of who's on the other end. When you send a message into the void, who or what might be listening? These devices could connect you to a friendly ally, a curious stranger, or something far more ominous. The anticipation of a response, the waiting, the unknown all add layers of tension and excitement to the act of communication. It's not just about what you say, but about who hears it and how they respond. For alien civilizations, communication devices could be as vital as water or air, essential for maintaining connections across the vast distances of space. They might be revered as sacred tools, guarded closely and used with caution. Or they could be as common as a simple handshake, a routine part of everyday life. Whether they're ancient relics or the latest technological marvels, these devices are the threads that weave together the tapestry of interstellar life, connecting beings across the universe in ways we're only beginning to imagine. Breathing apparatus. It might seem simple, but in the vast, diverse environments of the universe, the ability to breathe can be the difference between life and death. These devices are more than just oxygen tanks. They're lifelines that allow beings to survive on planets where the very air could be toxic, non-existent, or utterly alien. Imagine stepping onto a world where the atmosphere is a swirling mix of gases that would be lethal with a single breath. Yet, with the right technology, you can explore it freely, inhaling safely as you venture into the unknown. For advanced alien species, breathing apparatuses would be as crucial as spaceships or communication devices. These tools could be highly sophisticated, designed to filter out harmful substances, synthesize breathable air from exotic compounds, or even adapt to changing atmospheric conditions on the fly. Imagine a device that automatically adjusts its settings as you move from one environment to another, allowing you to explore a planet's diverse landscapes without ever having to worry about the air you're breathing. But these devices aren't just about survival. They're about exploration and adaptation. Picture a team of explorers landing on a planet with an atmosphere so thick and acidic that it would dissolve human lungs in seconds. With the right breathing apparatus, they can not only survive, but thrive, discovering new forms of life, studying alien ecosystems, and unlocking the secrets of worlds that would otherwise be completely inaccessible. Breathing apparatuses could also be central to stories of survival, where characters must rely on their wits and technology to stay alive in hostile environments. Imagine a scenario where a suit's breathing system malfunctions, forcing its wearer to find a way to fix it before their air supply runs out. Or perhaps an alien race has developed a unique form of breathing technology that allows them to live in environments that would be uninhabitable to others, giving them a distinct advantage in a universe where adaptability is key. For some civilizations, breathing apparatuses might be more than just functional. They could be a symbol of their ability to conquer the harshest environments. These devices might be highly advanced, integrating seamlessly with the body to provide a constant supply of air without the need for bulky equipment. Or they might be more basic, rugged devices designed for survival in the most extreme conditions, a testament to a species' resilience and ingenuity. In science fiction, breathing apparatuses often play a crucial role in stories of exploration and adaptation. They can be the key to unlocking the mysteries of alien worlds, allowing characters to venture where no one has gone before. Whether it's a daring expedition to a gas giant, a mission to explore the depths of a toxic ocean, or a struggle to survive on a barren, airless moon, these devices are essential tools for any spacefaring civilization. And then there's the idea of adaptation itself. What if a breathing apparatus could do more than just provide air? What if it could slowly change the wearer, allowing them to adapt to the atmosphere around them? Imagine a device that gradually alters a being's biology, enabling them to breathe in environments that would have once been deadly. Over time, this could lead to entire populations that no longer need the devices at all, having evolved to thrive in their new homes. For alien species, breathing apparatuses are more than just survival gear. They're a gateway to the stars. These devices make it possible to explore, colonize, and adapt to the countless worlds scattered across the universe. Food and water generators. They might not have the flash of energy weapons or the mystery of time capsules, but when it comes to surviving in the vastness of space, these humble devices are nothing short of miraculous. Imagine being light years from the nearest planet, in the depths of space where resources are scarce and the environment is hostile. In such a setting, the ability to produce food and water from almost nothing could be the difference between life and death. For advanced alien civilizations, food and water generators would be the cornerstone of long-term space exploration and colonization. These technologies would allow life to flourish in even the most barren and inhospitable environments, turning desolate moons or distant asteroids into thriving outposts of civilization. Imagine a generator that can extract water from the thin atmosphere of a desert world, or one that can synthesize nutritious meals from the most basic organic compounds. With these devices, no world is too harsh, no journey too long. These generators are more than just machines. They're lifelines that make the dream of living among the stars possible. For explorers venturing into the unknown, they ensure that no matter how far from home they travel, they'll always have what they need to survive. Picture a crew on a deep space mission, their ship powered by cutting-edge technology, but it's the food and water generators that keep them going day after day, year after year, turning the simplest of elements into the sustenance they need to carry on. In the context of alien worlds, these generators could be even more advanced, designed to operate in environments where Earth-based technology would struggle. Think of a generator that pulls moisture from the air on a planet with almost no atmosphere, or one that converts the chemical-rich soil of a volcanic world into fertile ground for growing crops. These devices would be crucial for establishing colonies on distant planets, providing the essentials for life in places where nothing should be able to survive. But food and water generators aren't just about survival, they're about independence. A civilization with the ability to produce its own sustenance anywhere in the universe is one that's truly free, unbound by the limitations of its environment. These devices would allow for the creation of self-sustaining colonies, where everything needed for life is generated on-site, without the need for resupply missions or external resources. This autonomy would be a game changer for any species looking to expand its reach across the stars. In science fiction, food and water generators often play a background role, quietly supporting the grander adventures of space travel and exploration. But without them, those adventures wouldn't be possible. Whether it's a colony on the edge of the galaxy, a spaceship on a decades-long voyage, or a lone survivor on a barren planet, these generators are the unsung heroes that keep everyone alive and thriving. They provide the basics of life, freeing explorers to focus on the wonders and challenges of the cosmos without worrying about where their next meal will come from. And then there's the potential for innovation. What if these generators could do more than just provide sustenance? What if they could create new forms of food, tailored to the needs and preferences of different species? Imagine a device that not only produces food, but enhances it, turning a simple meal into a gourmet experience, or one that can generate water with specific minerals or nutrients perfectly suited to the biology of the drinker. These generators could be more than just survival tools. They could be culinary wonders, capable of creating the finest delicacies from the simplest ingredients. For alien civilizations, food and water generators are the key to thriving in the most extreme environments. They represent the triumph of technology over the limitations of nature, making it possible to live, explore, and grow in places where life shouldn't be possible.